7 fatal mistakes. How to avoid losing your cat's trust forever. Has your furry friend suddenly become distant and cold? Every cat owner has wondered at least once why the affectionate purring companion from yesterday is avoiding them today. Or maybe even hissing or leaving a surprise in their shoes. You're left confused trying to figure out what went wrong, but often come up empty. The truth is, a cat's grudge isn't just a whim. It's a clear signal that you've made a mistake. Let's explore the actions your cat won't easily forgive and how to avoid crossing that fatal line in your relationship. 1. Why a cat's personal space is sacred. It might seem like cats were made for cuddling, but is that really the case? Seeing your pet as a soft toy for constant squeezing is a huge mistake. For a cat, its personal space is a sanctuary, a zone of absolute safety. If you constantly invade its quiet spots, pull it out from hiding, or force affection, your cat will start to see you not as a protector, but as a source of constant stress. Flattened ears, a sharply twitching tail, or avoiding eye contact are all unmistakable signs that it's time to give them some space. 2. When playtime turns into torture. Think all playtime is good for them. That's a dangerous myth. A common mistake is turning a game with your cat into your own amusement. When play becomes too rough or aggressive, your pet's engagement turns into anxiety and irritation. A major don't is using your hands as prey. This teaches your cat the dangerous lesson that your hand is an object to be attacked, which will inevitably lead to bites and scratches. Proper play should always tap into their hunting instincts and end with a symbolic victory for the cat, like catching the prey at the end of a string. 3. Are you sure you understand what your cat is saying? Body language is the primary way a cat communicates. Wide pupils, a tucked or fluffed up tail. These aren't just expressions of emotion, but clear signs of fear or intense stress. Even purring can be misleading. Sometimes it signals pain or anxiety, not pleasure. By ignoring these signs, you not only risk breaking their trust, but could also push your pet into a state of chronic stress. 4. Critical mistakes in food and care. To you, it's just a dirty bowl. To your cat, it's a sign of neglect and danger. Proper feeding isn't just about meeting a basic need, it's a cornerstone of a trusting relationship. Dried up food, a dirty dish, or stale water cause your pet not just discomfort but genuine anxiety and can lead to health problems over time. Just as critical are regular grooming, claw care, and keeping the litter box clean. A cat sees neglect in these areas as a sign that you don't care about its well-being. 5. When their home stops. Feeling safe. Starting a renovation or just decided to move the couch. Be prepared for what feels like an apocalypse to your cat. Cats have a phenomenal sense of territory and any changes to their familiar environment, even small ones like strong smells or loud strangers, can cause a severe reaction. To help your cat feel calm and confident, introduce any changes gradually and always make sure to keep its favorite resting spots untouched. 6. The myth of independence. Loneliness and neglect. The image of a cat that walks by itself is a beautiful myth that has little to do with reality. It's a deep misconception that cats don't need constant attention. In reality, they are social creatures that suffer from a lack of interaction. Daily engagement, gentle petting, and calm conversation are vital for their emotional balance. Otherwise, a cat might become apathetic or even aggressive, believing it's no longer loved. 7. Why punishment is a dead end. Want to destroy your bond with your pet forever? Start punishing it. Cats can't connect your yelling or a tap on the nose with something they did earlier. They interpret any form of punishment, whether it's a raised voice, physical contact, or isolation, as an act of aggression and a direct threat. Instead of correcting their behavior, you'll just end up with a scared, distrustful animal. The only effective approach is to redirect their attention from an undesirable object to a toy they are allowed to play with. Is it possible to fix things? If you've crossed the line, rebuilding trust is possible, but your greatest allies will be time and patience. The first step is to back off. Stop forcing interaction and give your cat the space it needs to recover. Predictable, calm routines, like feeding on a schedule, quiet play sessions, and speaking in a soft voice, it will gradually restore your cat's sense of security. You'll know you're on the right track when you hear that soft purr. Feel them willingly curl up in your lap and see their old playful spark return. A harmonious relationship with your cat is built on mutual respect and attention to its true needs. By avoiding these mistakes, you'll not only keep the peace in your home, but also gain a loyal friend whose devotion will know no bounds.